Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 4763 Toland Way in the Highland Park area, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So we were unable to locate an exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanout. A main sewer line cleanout is an area outside the structure that has a removable cap. It's going to allow direct access into the upper end of the main sewer pipe, which is typically where the pipe exits the structure. What we found is a 3-inch cleanout over on the left side of the building on the exterior wall, and that's got us to get the camera into the main building drain, and we pushed from the left side all the way over to the right side where the pipe actually exits, and we located an area that main sewer line cleanout access should be installed. And then we were able to get the camera from there all the way down to our public sewer, which is what we're looking at right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the camera back out of the system, and we'll examine this line backwards, and we'll be discussing what we come across as we get to them. So as we're pulling off our public sewer here, we're inside a 6-inch concrete pipe. This is kind of typical or very common around these areas. Now, these concrete pipe materials exhibit similar conditions as the older clay pipes, except they do have a tendency to deteriorate. The concrete material actually washes out of the pipe, exposing the aggregate or small rocks, like you can see here. So they do generally have a shorter service life. Now, the City of LA is requiring rehabilitation of these concrete laterals in the event of building-related permit construction. In other words, if you're adding square footage, adding bathrooms, things like that, the city may want to see this lateral pipe. And basically it states if it's found to be concrete, that it shall be rehabilitated with an improved lining system, whether in acceptable condition or not. Our purpose here today is to determine its functioning, what kind of wear and tear it has, not necessarily to say it has to be lined. Now, as we pull off the public connection here, we've got something happening here at the top of the pipe. What I think has occurred here is there was a damaged section in the past that was patched with a sheet metal wrapping, and that sheet metal is rusting, and that's not a permanent repair, so it's something that really is going to need to be monitored. And that's just kind of going ahead and putting a lining system through this concrete lateral. As we pull off, you can see the aggregate I was discussing, a rough surface along the bottom of the pipe. And you can see how it tends to water flows along the bottom of the pipe. And this is pretty typical deterioration of a pipe like this. Now we are seeing, or we're going to see here, some root intrusions. And it looks like they're isolated to the joint areas, which is, again, fairly common in these older concrete pipes, also very common in the clay pipes. Normally, we are suggesting that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings, which is one of the primary functions of our main sewer line cleanout. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they have a much higher potential of creating blockages or actually damaging the pipe. So far what I'm seeing looks like pretty common in nature, but hasn't had maintenance. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be too aggressive. We're going to start taking some photographs of these areas. So now we're pulling back up towards the property here and be coming up into our 4-inch clay piping now that runs along the side of the house where the system exits the structure down to the sidewalk. And there's that clay. Now the vitrified clay pipe materials, unlike the concrete, they are expected to have a much longer service life. This is a natural material, so it's not expected to deteriorate underground as some of the other pipes do. But both concrete and clay are fairly brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity and earthquakes. So we're looking for any areas of significant cracking or breaking, offsetting, separations of the joints, things of that nature. And right here, about 70 feet, we're pulling back through a pretty heavy root intrusion. We had quite a bit of difficulty getting through. Now, obviously, we are very limited in what we can see because of these roots. We're seeing evidence of earthworms, potentially some soil mixed in here. That can be evidence of a break here. So I've located this area and we've marked it out with an orange marker flag just in case it needs to be repaired or during a cleaning process, which is one of the things it's going to really need right now, because obviously this is very near the point of blockage. If that's unsuccessful or if it's hanging up on something here, if there's a break that we can't see, it's already been indicated, so the pipe could be exposed there. More of the same as we pull our way back out here. We're going to be coming across more root intruded joints. You can see how it's very difficult to see in these areas. So basically what's occurring now is, this area, these areas, obviously with all the debris, that we do perform a follow-up examination so that we can more accurately see the condition of these joints. We pull back up right before we come back up under the structure again of the pipe. Fortunately, that is right where we're going to be recommending the main cleanout be installed, so it'll be repaired when our cleanout fitting is put in. Right here, we're going to see that we were talking about. So we kind of push right into that broken section of pipe there. The foundation of the structure, so pipe leaking moisture and water out into the soil consistently like this can adversely affect the structure, in the fact that oversaturation of the soil around the footings can increase the potential for building settlement. So it's just another reason why it's important to go ahead and repair this area. Alright, so pulling back up under the structure now. So that's the entirety of the main sewer line system. So I'm going to go ahead and do my written report for our final findings and recommendations, including the repair of the damaged section of pipe and installation of a cleanout, a thorough cleaning, and a follow-up examination to better evaluate some of those areas we can't see today. Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals, thank you very much and have a pleasant day. You're going to